as well. Let's turn to meteorologist Jacob Woods. Jacob, aside from the rain, it will be a much cooler week ahead.
Yeah, that's right. And with the cooler weather, it's also going to bring more stable air over the region. So our weather pattern becoming a bit more quiet. We can relax this week. That's good. Now, we do still have a few lingering showers throughout the rest of tonight, but the majority of us are really starting to dry out as that rain is tapering off and pushing towards the east. As with the cool down midweek comes the concern for potentially some frost. Not for all of us, but at least for parts of the area. But overall, it is going to be very quiet. We're just watching one more cold front. It's going to come through here Thursday afternoon into Thursday night, and that's going to bring us our next chance for some rain. But right now over downtown Birmingham, looking at it here from our BJCC camera, this is the most gloomy I've seen it look in a while, with that cloud deck starting to become a little lower as we continue to check it pretty frequently over the last couple of hours. So we could be seeing some patchy fog with those low clouds overhead throughout the rest of this evening into the overnight. Temperature is still certainly warm, sitting at 66 right now. That dew point at 64. Remember, the closer that dew point is to the temperature, typically the lower the clouds are to the ground. So certainly checking out there with the very low cloud base over Birmingham. And that's all thanks to this frontal system starting to pass through. We've got a lot of rain still falling in eastern Alabama. This is all starting to push ahead of that cold front and off towards the east. But with that cold front still trying to push its way through, temperatures are still very mild ahead of it. We're still sitting at 71 in Demopolis, 67 in Clanton, 68 there in Alex City, where they're getting a pretty light to moderate rain falling at the moment. So the storms have kind of trained over eastern Alabama over the last several hours. We still have more waves of rain to go as this front's really taking its time to push on out of here. And even behind it, we're still seeing a few just areas of mist and light rain showers across west central Alabama. Zooming in here to Coleman County, particularly the communities of Colony, Hanceville, Holly Pond, and Baileyton under this aerial flood warning until 7 o'clock this evening. So it seems that we had some localized banding of rain occur up there, and that led to some potential flooding concerns across Coleman County. Now, we do have the aerial rainfall totals from the last 2 days to show you just how beneficial this rain was, especially for those farmers that were kind of suffering from a pretty dry season back in the fall, early winter. Over 3 inches of rain over the entire region, 3.2 here in Birmingham. But zooming in here to portions of Lamar, Fayette, northern Pickens County, a localized band of 3 to even 6+ inches of rain fell. Now, some of this could be picking up on some hail that also fell in that area as well. But nonetheless, we're still going to have several days for a lot of this water to kind of funnel in to those drainage places. And so if aerial flood watch is in effect through 7 p.m. on Monday evening, so high water is likely in those low-lying areas, very prone to flooding. Rain showers will continue across mainly eastern Alabama throughout the rest of this evening into the overnight. I think this model is probably overdoing it on exactly how much there is. But overall, the idea is that we're tapering off, that rain continuing to work its way towards the east. Cloudy sky as we wake up tomorrow morning. Very foggy as well. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s for northwest Alabama, low to mid 50s here in town. So it won't be too terribly cool to start our day, but it will be cool for the afternoon as temperatures only managed to climb into the upper 50s thanks to a very overcast sky. What's more concerning is those overnight lows falling into the lower 40s by Tuesday morning, but Wednesday morning into the upper 30s. In fact, some places are going to be in the lower to middle 30s over eastern Alabama, and that's where we are seeing the more concern for some frost, likely mainly north and east of town as we go into Wednesday morning. So again, with those temperatures around 33 to 37, calm weather conditions, very clear skies, we'll be concerned for some frost. May have to cover some plants going into Wednesday morning. That cold front comes through with a few showers Thursday night. Overall, Sydney, it's looking like a fairly delightful week of weather ahead.
Still ahead.